and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time to attempt to at least figure out how to get this world record. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off, even if we know how, but I would like to investigate further. I'm having fun playing the level, and I feel like we were getting somewhere yesterday. Not that we're still multiple seconds away. My best 14 or 114? I think 113. So we still have a long way along. In the world of world records, like 2 seconds is an insane amount to make up. More than 2 seconds, you need a whole new route. At least that's the theory, the game theory. So we'll see what's going on here. Hope you had a good Thursday. We're 1 day away, chat. We are 1 day away. We're only 1 day away from Friday. What's going on, Kyle, with today? Rich, what's going on? Yeah, I'm trying to do the stream at 7 p.m. at least Monday through Thursday from now on. At least I'd like to do it the rest of 2025. I'd like to do Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. consistent. How are you, K. Baronski in Killamur? Thanks, Nat. What's up, Cameron Mozart? I'm so glad to see you. You might be able to... Jimmy D, I need the level creators to help me here because I need a keen eye. Rich is down. It's great to see you, Rich. I need a keen eye to help me find the skips. I did get in touch with Big Red Boy, the level creator, and he did not know what the skips were, which surprised me, but... You know, it's one of those things where since he knows the intended route so well, maybe that makes it harder to see the skips. I can't find them. I have no idea. But Big Red Boy's one of the greatest to ever do it. So big shout out to Big Red Boy. What's up, mate? There you are, Suze. Did you find out where you can... No, I did not. I have no idea, Cameron. We got to figure it out right now. You know Hello Call is Suppy? I never heard of that. What's up, Andrew? I'm trying to get this world record. You might be able to help, too. You got to help me spot... the method. I need a route. I need a method. What's up, Wendy D? Nice to see you over on TikTok. So get your thinking caps on, chat, because we got a challenge here, like Dashy would say. We got a real challenge in front of us. And to be totally honest with you, I have no idea if we have what it takes to do it. But you know how you find out? You try. And that's what we're going to do today. Today's all about trying. And we're going to have a good time while trying. Yeah, very low clear rate. We've cleared the level multiple times. Now we're trying to find the world record. Thank you for the likes. Yeah. What's up, Fernando? You ready, chat? Because it's about to go down. We got a world record to get, and it is not going to be easy. The level's amazing. It's pretty tough. But, yikes. Yikes. What's going on, Balin? Thanks for not bailing on me yet. There's still time, though. There's still time. I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday, chat. Oh, boy, what a week this has been. What a week this has been. But I have so much to be thankful for. Important to remind yourself of all the positive things that you have to be thankful for. Because if you're depressed or just down in general... you can actually kind of lose sight of just how many good things exist in your life because you can get so wrapped up in the bad. Not to say the bad aren't real bad for you. I'm not trying to take that away from you. But the idea that you can kind of only look one direction at a time, and if you're stuck looking at the bad, makes it harder to crink your neck to see the good. So that's what I've been trying to reflect on. Trying to work on the tude. Because you can't control your circumstances, chat, but you can at least... affect your attitude. I don't know. It seems like an oversimplification to say you can just choose your attitude. I feel like you can choose a direction and head in it. But I think it's a stretch to say you can just flip a switch. Tough week for you too, Balin. What's up, Erica? You got the Halloween song back. So now you're #1 in the world? At least when I left it, I was #1 in the world. So now my work's cut out for me over on Pistol Whip with the Quest 2. It's one of my favorite rhythm games of all time. Okay, let me get the stream set up so we can actually get some attempts in here. And hopefully you can help me find my way. I need a little help from my friends. So help me. #1 in the world! Nicely done, Erica. Double Star Mom 35, a true gamer. A true gamer holding down #1 in the world. How many things do you out there? How many #1 in the world are you? Because Double Star Mom 35, there's one right there. That is not an easy feat. That is no easy feat. All right. Oh, and I'm so sad. My lasagna's almost gone. I had the second to last piece today. I've been having it. I had 3 frozen trays. It's been dinner Monday through Thursday the past 2 weeks leading into today, and I've really enjoyed it. Home-cooked meals, wow. What a beautiful thing a home-cooked meal is. And if you're living alone and not cooking yourself very much, you ain't going to get too many home-cooked meals. Unless you order them somewhere, but often that's not quite home-cooked. You know what I'm saying? It took you over an hour. I believe it. That was tough, and that's a good workout, too. Hey, Crystal coming through. Now, that's so crazy. I wonder why it didn't come through on this chat, but thank you so much, Crystal. 1,000 bits. That's a big one. Thank you so much. That might be one of my biggest bit drops ever. So thank you so much for the support.
You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
All right, you ready, chat? I'm done talking about it. Let's do it. Hit that like button, double tap the screen. Let me show you the level we're working with today because it is a wild one. In a good way. In a good way. So first things first, we're just going to warm up and get through the level using the practice door and pipes. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, save of the... Not century. So now, here's my point. Now I can take it from this door. Oops, I think I went too far. I've gone too far. Hold on. We want to do this right. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, let's take it from there. And once we've cleared each section, then we'll get our temps going. A little too close for comfort. We're warming up here, chat. Don't worry. Now, you've got to keep an eye open for anything that looks like you could get away with skipping. So now we made it to that part. I think that's this, right? Yeah, so now we're here. Now we're at door numero dos. Hey, what's up, J-Man? Nice to see you. You're over in Georgia? My favorite Ray Charles song. Oh my gosh. Well, thankfully we're at the final door. So no harm, no foul. We're just ironing it out here. There we go. This level is awesome, Andrew. It is seriously incredible. Big Red Boy really made it happen with this one. And that's all the more reason why I'd love to hold the world record, even if just for a moment in time. I wouldn't expect to keep it. Oh, gosh, okay. I wouldn't expect to necessarily keep the world record. But I would like to hold it for a time. What a time to be alive. The time that I have the world record. Oh, we definitely want to iron out the bob-omb. Hey, thanks for the like to it, Double Star Mom 35. At the Atlanta airport. That's somewhere I always wanted to check out. Atlanta, Georgia. Gotcha. Oh, no! See, like this, I still think there might be a way to finagle the bagel here. But I don't know what. But it's here. I am certain the skips are here. We just gotta find them. But see, we're almost through the end of the level. I have a strong hunch it's related to that part. What's up, Abby? Big shout out to Abby. I do believe there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I've got the will. If you will. Like, is there a different way to do that part? I think there is. But I can't prove it. It's just a game theory. That's the level. What's up, Sylvia? That is the level. Now, let's get a full clear in. Now that we've done each section, we'll go for a full clear. This is looking pretty good. No, that was... I rushed it. Yeah, this is Yoshi. The good news is, Andrew, there's a nice little landing place for Yoshi underneath that you can't see. So he's all right. There you go. See, you can sneak a tiny bit ahead there, but that's not enough to make up 4 seconds. And that's our mission. Do this 4 seconds faster than we currently can. See, that's not even as fast as I've done section 1 here. Oh, gosh. Mickey Rudy, what's going on? I'm going for world record, or at least I want to investigate how to get it. If I can't actually get world record, I'd like to at least see how they're doing it. There's such a big gap with the fastest time of the second person. They found a way to use the retry doors to make the gap possible. That's an interesting theory. Hey, that's a good thing to look at, Parrot, because I hadn't really considered that. I think it's that there's 1 red coin in each section. Let's see, like, is there a section without a red coin? See, that's the red coin in this section. And there's the next practice door. There's the red coin in that section. I don't know. There we go. Okay, what's up, Em? There you go, Kiss. I've got a couple vinyl Kiss records. There we go. Thanks, Erica. Showed some love to our new friend Sylvia. And thanks for the hot kiwi. Wondering how can the level not be cheesed through the practice doors? Yeah, it's the red coins, I believe. I do believe it's the red coins. But okay, no, I'm going to follow through with what I said. Let's get 1 good clear, and then we're going to investigate section by section. I don't know exactly why, but I think most likely the skip or skips are in section 2. Oh, way too early. You don't take damage through the practice pipes. You don't take damage, but you need the red coins. There's a red coin in each of the sections. So it's not about damage, it's about getting the red coins to finish the level. Oh. See, when you control the jump... What's up, Jess? Thank you for the hot the shit. When you control the jump leading into that, it's definitely way harder. But that's the nature of world record grinding, is you're going to have to do... Oh, you're likely going to have to do things the hard way. This is an awesome level, Lewis. I hope everyone takes a screenshot and gives it a try. It's really tough, but it's really worth it. It's the kind of tough level that's worth it. And once you can beat this, you will be better at this game. There's some levels that require you to grind them out that after the grind, you're not that much better. There's not much transferable skill happening there. It's like hyper-specific to that level. Whereas in this case, a lot of this is just straight-up control over Mario's position and momentum. And obviously a lot of Yoshi. See, I don't have to spend as much time in the air there. There we go, 269. That's the best. That's the best I've done there. I gotta do I know that Boom Boom is one part we could do much better. I got way too much height on the second shell jump there. No! That's such a waste, bro. If there's some way to get the first red coin through the second practice, like try to... I don't think that's happening. What's up, Score Bunny? Big shout out, Rafaela. I don't think that's happening, but that's a good idea. The practice door is definitely a strong contender for, like, the potential. But I'm already stuck on the idea of it being a route or a skip. Like, misuse some of the items provided to get through faster than you were ever intended to. That was better for that. Still 269. Yeah, did he change the level, Mickey Rudy? I did notice that. That wasn't great. Didn't get me that time, Muncha. Come on, Patty boy, let's finish it up here. Okay, that's not a bad run. It's not a great run, but it's not a bad run. I think that ties. It's going to be a 113. He re-uploaded, okay. And so that's why you got first clear twice, basically. So, see, I'm at 112. I'm at 112, not 113. I was wrong. I'm at 112, but I'm at 112.8. He's at 181. Which means 191, 110.1, 111.1, 112.1, then 0.7. 4.7 seconds faster. That... Hey, what's up, Tin the Man? Thanks for the gifts. It was 113 yesterday, so now we haven't improved that much then, George. Baby Mickey Rudy. Thank you, Jess. So now this is the score to beat. We want to... What? That's so much time. 4.7 seconds. That was 113. So there we go. We did get somewhere. So now I'll follow through with the other thing I said. Section by section. I really don't think there's anything much in the first section. Let's see if we can get the boom boom thing down. That's what Mickey Rudy did because the icicles weren't there. 4.7 seconds is a huge gap, Andrew, and that's what I mean. It definitely implies a different route. That's not just doing these moves better. It ain't enough to just do it better in this case. At least that's my theory. Because that's, like, insanely better. The only thing is the level is long enough that that's possible. If the person that has the world record is just insanely good, which they definitely could be. We could definitely speed up the shell jumps, but again, not 4.7 seconds worth. That's better with the boom boom, at least. See, that's faster with the shell jumps. But again, is it 4.7 faster? No. Not even close. This is my most suspicious part. I really think there's one way to not have to wait. But it still doesn't make sense, because even if you could do the thing I'm thinking, that's not even going to save a full second. So maybe it is a practice to a thing. No, I couldn't. If they did, I couldn't find any video of the world record, Andrew. There's a new world record since the beginning of the stream by 1 second? What an update. Anthony, is this for real? It is! Oh, no! Shout out Sandrew! Please, is there any chance you're out there, bro? Is there any chance that you're seeing the stream right now? Give me a hint. Again, I don't think it's likely I can even do it necessarily. I just want to know. Now I'm just so curious. But you're right. Someone got an entire second faster. What is going on? Please, Sandshrew, are you out there? Great Pokemon. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Anthony. Came through with the clutch there. Maybe so. Let's pay close attention to the location of the red coins and see about the theory that we can go back. Because skipping a whole section, well, that would save a lot more than that much time, though. That's unless you could literally go back. Unless you literally had to go back. I just don't see how you... The 2 shell jumps by the green pipe after Boom Boom couldn't cut the first one on the left and do a shell jump on the right? I think you could, but there's got... Now, especially now that we've gotten down a whole other second, that feels like absolute confirmation. Because now that means the run that you just saw the clear. It certainly wasn't the greatest, but it was relatively clean. To be 5.7 seconds short of the world record might as well be 10 miles away. So... Even if I did everything perfectly the way that I'm currently doing it, I think at best I'm saving 1.7. At best. Probably less than 1.7. Which still would leave 4 seconds to answer for. So what is... So, okay. Red coins. We want to find a red coin that's achievable by going backwards. I guess that's probably the easiest way to start. Let's reverse engineer it that way. Let's go through each one and see if there's any that allow us to go backwards. This one we could grab Yosh. Okay. Lurking and making supper. There you go. No one trusts you to make the steak burritos. Ooh, that sounds delicious. You know what I'm saying, chat? Maybe it's not that one. If it exists, it ain't that one. So it has to be this one. It can't be the third, or else you'd never have a way to... It has to be this one. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless there's a way to bypass the key door, but no way. So if it's the practice door, it has to be this one, or else you'd always be missing the first... Okay, so that's an interesting point. You can't land there. You can't even get to the first coin, so it can't be a practice door thing. It's not even possible to access the first red coin from the practice doors. So there's got to be some skip available that still maintains getting the red coins. Still 269. What is the move here? It's got to be with this. You know, that is a pretty significant amount of time. I stand by that is somehow involved. I don't know how, but I'm sure of it. Little faster, actually. You don't think there's a way to bypass the key door, at least not when you can see in the viewer. Yeah, so you definitely need the red coins. All right, big shout out to Jess. Thanks for all the help, and I'm sure you're going to help your patient. You're amazing. Big shout out to Jess. Figure out how to get the snowball before the pipe? Yeah. Is it a GG? It's another 112. We went from 112.8 to 112.5. Like the spot with the red Yoshi bouncing off the giant. Okay, let's go there. The spot with the red Yoshi bouncing off the giant snowball. Let's pay attention to where that is. And I mean, you could hit that falling spring midair, like I was trying to do all day yesterday. This. Wow, look at that! With the, you know what? Maybe it is just perfectly controlled jumps. That was slow. Oh gosh. What's going on, Eric? Are your messages going through? They sure are. They sure are. Sandshrew, I wish you watched my stream. Well, not necessarily like all the time, but I wish you were watching right now, bro. I really need your help. Can it all just be done that much better? Because more and more, that seems like that has to be the answer. Like, we could definitely speed up that shell jump. What's up, Mike? What's up, Mullins? I'm still doing this, Diego. I'm trying to get the world record. It's a minute 8. The fastest I've ever managed to do it is a minute 12. So I'm real curious. Whoa. Yoshi did not do as directed there. I really want to hit that midair. Does Mario make it any better on the Switch too? Yeah, it loads a little faster, which I love. Oh, I thought that was it. I really want to get that. What's up, Mickey? You came over to Twitch. Yeah. Oh, buddies! We'll see, that definitely slowed me down. Oh, that really slowed me down. I don't know if you get messages. I do. And I even responded to you, bro. I told you directly, yes, I see your messages. But that's all right. I see them because they all get put together in Restream. That's the service I use to stream to 5 different platforms at the same time. Little controlled shell jump there, but then I'm not making the proper Yoshi adjustment there. Maybe? I don't know. The more we're playing it, we are... Maybe every little thing does add up. Maybe it's one of those things where, because the level's so long, if you did manage to, like, do it perfectly, my original guess was I could just shave off 1.7 seconds by doing things perfectly. Maybe it is closer to 3 or 4 seconds. And if it's 3 or 4, then the difference between 3 or 4 and 4 or 5 is close enough that it's plausible. So maybe there isn't cheese. If the boom boom strat was possible, that would save me maybe 0.3 if I'm lucky. Oh, that wasn't good. You can really finagle the bagel there. That's definitely faster. Put through that. That's my guess. Obviously, I don't know. Hey! Oh, that's the closest I've gotten. Oh, I missed the jump button. What's up, Lewis? Nice to see you. Oh, yeah, you see, you can really cut a lot of corners there, but again, it doesn't feel like it can be that much time. There must be just a couple key parts that make a whole second of difference. Oh, I'm pressing the buttons too early now. What's up, Score Buddy? How am I? I'm all right. I'm all right. Trying to focus on the many things I have to be thankful for. But the absolute full honest answer is I'm pretty down. But, like I'm saying, I have a lot to be thankful for. Oh, I'm pressing now. I'm double pressing. See, we're cutting the corner there a bit more now. Oh, a little too close. What's up, Chris? Try to say hi on Facebook, wouldn't let you. Yeah, it definitely appears that that is a permanent bug now, which is kind of a big deal in a live stream. Kind of need the chat to function. So very, ooh, cut a corner there. Oops, but then missed it there. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if once the Facebook gaming program goes away, maybe they'll, like, because there's a lot of other kinds of content that's still gonna be on there. I wonder if they'll make like a, instead of, like, make a big umbrella to host all of it. Oh, that was not great. You know, I want Big Red Boy's too smart for this, but at the part where you dismount Yoshi to hit the block with the spring, try jumping above the screen. Yoshi hit the block. The part where you dismount Yoshi to hit the block with the spring. I can't picture it. You just this right here. Oh, what is Sandshrew known as on his socials? I have no idea. Right here. He's saying check out up here. But that's, I didn't even think of that. I think, yeah, this is where it's going to end for us. That's a good idea. Big shout out, Big Red Boy. Ugh. Oh, that's the fastest yet for the beginning. It was just changing to 269. Oh, that was a pretty good run, chat. Figured it'd be a soft lock. Definitely worth checking. We got to check everything in this situation. Hey, appreciate you, Lewis. Thanks for the sub. It's challenging to build a half-height level. Feels like you have no space. But what Big Red Boy does, it seems like sky's the limit. Yeah, he's amazing. He is amazing. A little too close to the wall. If I can back off just a little bit, we're going to start hitting that. Under jumped it. You've got to jump as little as possible, but it's still not, it's not really timing wise. Feels like no matter how I pull this off, I always end up saving little to nothing. by doing a controlled jump there. Okay. It's kind of a step in the right direction. You know what? I should just take it from there. That would be a wiser way to do this. I should just... And I can start right from there to practice the Yoshi part. So let's do that. Second door, right? The only thing is it doesn't feel like it does when you're in the run. Because the start is different. Wow, look at that. You can finagle the bagel huge there. Did you see that? Could you visually tell that that was faster? Because I could. Is there any way to skip that? No. How did this dude just better it by a full second? What are the odds that that would happen right now while I was live? Another idea, where you turn left to throw the spiky red shell left off the pipe. So you could throw it right so you don't have to slow down? Yeah, well, see, and that's where I'm most suspicious. It's just collecting that coin. That's the whole point, is collecting that coin. Right here. Maybe, what about this? What if we tried to get it on the way by? No, it's no faster. Is there some way? Hey, Ren, thank you for the 50 stars. Started up for you. I don't know, chat. What do you think? To be clear, will you spit out of Yoshi's mouth at a slightly different spot in room 1, not 2? Okay. In room 1, not 2. This one? Was that the one you mean? It's gotta be. Whoops. And so you're saying, is there a way to spit it forward? No. Because you need it for the next jump. That's what kind of forces the timing. Oh, I bonked. Yeah, trying to get world record, Alex. And at this point, more just trying to figure out how it's possible, more so than even trying to do it. I'm not so stuck on, like, spending 20 hours trying to pull it off if it's some incredibly crazy, impossible situation. But I'm baffled at this point because it's so much faster. It ain't just a couple seconds faster. It's basically 5 seconds faster. Ugh. Let's see. Let's look around the second section again. Hey, what's up, Rockstar 1983? That's a great stream. A shout out to you. Trying to get this world record and it ain't cooperating. See, that was a good boom boom jump. Oh, I didn't mean to exit. Hey, thanks for the roses. Every rose has its thorn. Imagine that got me a copyright claim. I've gotten them for less. Did you ever do a triple shell jump without the bonk strat? No. No, I just stuck with the bonk. There's a good example of a tech that you could spend 100 hours working on, and it would only be relevant in 0.0001% of levels. That's where I have the least interest in this game. Because you can go down the rabbit hole of tech for... Oh gosh, how did I miss Yosh? There are skills and techniques in this game you could spend 100+ hours on, and they would only help you in 0.001% of the levels in the game. Those are my least favorite skills. But I did make an exception to even learn the bonk strat, because it ended my endless expert run a good one. And I really wanted to get revenge, and I wasn't sure I ever would. It was a level called The Wall. And that one was really tough, because it was unassisted. It's not bad. Bro, how many times am I going to do that? You can see on your YouTube channel, you did a quadruple. Awesome. That's exactly the kind of skill I'm talking about. That for me, it would feel like a massive waste of time. I want transferable skills like, well, okay. I'm in big shout out Rockstar, playing guitar first time this Sunday. I haven't played almost 6 years. Wow. Well, big shout out to you, my friend. Rock it out. Playing guitar in church. Oh, I keep doing that. All right. Here's what we're going to do. What did I say? What? Mickey Rudy, I don't know what's going on with you, bro. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, that's what I need to practice. I got to get... Looks cool. You want to challenge yourself? Yeah, well, I want to be very clear. I'm not saying no one else should do it. What's up, Kay? Kay, I'm not really doing it. I'm trying to get this world record, and it ain't going well. I'm a strong believer in different strokes for different folks. Oh, gosh. And that's the whole reason why, when it comes to a game like this, oops, there's something for everybody. There's some people that want nothing more than to get pixel-perfect jumps. And that's their deal. That was not terrible, but not great. Oh, look at that. You can throw that earlier than I thought. Let's see a couple section 2. Oh, you got auto flagged. Now your what did I say makes more sense. I was like, what? I keep getting too much height off Boom Boom. Oh, okay. Someone mentioned that yesterday too. Getting more momentum. When you toss the shell there. Oh, I should just stick to section 2. The strokes? Like the band Rockstar? I love the strokes. The killers as well. Oh, come on. What's my hat care routine? I don't know what that is. I wear my hats. That's about as much as I do to take care of them. If you mean like wash the hat? Good baseline for learning transferable skills, no doubt. Like washing it. No, I never wash it. Nope. I think I watched it maybe once. Now that I'm thinking of it. But typically, actually before this hat, I hadn't really had one for very long. Like typically I'd have a hat, like would be my main hat for I'd say my hats average a lifespan of Oh, I keep doing that, bro. Yeah, what's up, Aluka? I'm trying to stream a little later. Okay, later, Mickey Rudy. Here's the ultimate thing I'm trying to say here. This hat basically never gets sweated in. It requires very little maintenance. But I remember as a teenager, when I was really into hats, I had this little wire thing that you could wash your hats in the washing machine. I definitely had that. But that's when I was like playing sports in them. That's when you definitely got to be. Oh, see, that's a horrible floaty second jump. George, thank you for the 100 stars. The star drop for you. I don't know, chat. Unfortunately, we're not making very much progress. I definitely thought that if we dedicated the stream like this, I thought we were going to be much further ahead. But the fact that during the stream, somebody else optimized the world record by another second, that was definitely not optimal timing. You know what I mean? That was not optimal timing. Because it made something that was already felt pretty far out of reach, even further out of reach. I missed the red coin. That's a first. Oh, that was my fastest yet. 1 second's better than no seconds. That's true. But not by much in principle. Like whether I'm 5 seconds off or 4 seconds off, I'm still not even close to the world record. So in that context, it really ain't even that much better. All right, 270. That's the fastest yet. So we are slowly but surely sneaking up there. Oh gosh, that was slow. No, I hit the corner. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Later, Rockstar. Oh, my gosh. What's up, Enrique? Yeah, and I can't help but notice that the viewer count is definitely decreasing over time. The more attempts we put in and the less progress we make. I do think we're probably not gaining too much at this point. So I can appreciate that. Still 270. No! Missed the shell entirely. Going to airplane mode. Okay. Want to see me do it? Me too. I'm doing viewer levels last Thursday of the month. I don't know, chat. I feel like we're really hitting a big wall here. I wish Sandshrew could have helped me out here. Could have been the hero. Still 270. We're consistent at 270 at least. Oh, come on, bro. You know what? I think I should. We've gained another second in section 1. Let's see if we can gain something in section 2. Namely, that jump without floating. I need to get a nice controlled jump close to the pipe on the right, which is a tall order. I'm not close enough to the pipe, as you can see. What's going on, Jan? Thanks for understanding, Enrique. What's going on, Fairly Dog Parents? I'm trying out... Oh, I'm doing section 2. Trying out a new stream time, 7 p.m. Gonna try it for a month or 2. Man, I'm so sad that the world record got optimized while I was live. It's just very discouraging. For a mission that already felt so out of reach. What's up, Erica G and Murad? Unfortunately, you're catching me kind of unraveling a bit. Been trying to keep it positive, like trying to keep hope alive here, but it feels like the writing's on the wall. And none of us have any ideas. None of us have anything. That was a very, very good double shell jump there, time-wise. I guess there's not much point in rushing too much there, because I have to wait for the green platform anyway. How are you, Murad? You're so upset you went to a haunted house? Had so much fun. Want to go again? They changed it, so just a rooftop experience. Oh, so that's a letdown. That's like when you try to take a sip of something, like you think it's water, but it's orange juice, and you're like, oh my gosh. Even if it tastes good, it's not what you're expecting. They got rid of the full haunted house. Not cool. Not cool. Hey, that's awesome, Fairly Dog Parents. 8-year-old will be excited. You can watch again. Big shout out to your 8-year-old. Maybe in 8 years I'll have this world record. I wish I knew Sandshrew, because now we know there's something going on here, chat. I just don't know what. I just don't know what. Like, I think the difference between a sloppy double shell jump there and a perfectly efficient one, I doubt it's more than 0.3, 0.4 seconds at, like, ultimate max. So that's why but I guess maybe it just all adds up. Maybe there's enough little things to do. Like, could you really help that along enough where it's like half a second save? Maybe I should go for that. Let's see if we do the first shell jump as close to the wall as possible. See, that was good, but I mean, how much better was it? Oh. That happened to me once before. Okay. Let's see if we can now, with all the little strats we put into place, I think we might be able to hit 111. Might be 111.9. But I'd consider 111 a win for the night. We'll just have to hope Sandshrew eventually shares his secrets. Or posts a clear video. $270. Not great. I knew I was too close. All right. Maybe for a slight save, you're jumping around the block with the red Yoshi and dismount Yoshi to hit the block on the way down rather than landing jumping back up. I don't know. I can't picture it. If there's 7 sections broken up by the doors and the pipes. If you tell me even just a range, like 2 or 3 or 3 or 4, I'll have a much better shot at understanding. Still 270. What's up, Dave? $230. Definitely best yet. We got our 211. We got our 211, but we're still way off. But that was what I said would be considered a win. Oh, and it wasn't 11.9. It was 111.3. Which definitely reduces the gap quite a bit. We started at 113 yesterday. We got it down to 112 at the beginning of the stream, but it was like 112.9. Then one was 112.5. And now, after ironing it out even further, we got it down to 111.3. Which does scare me into thinking maybe it really is just ironing it out and getting each little optimization. Excuse me. What's up, Sai? What's going on, Jesse? Okay, let's see if we can figure out what Jimmy's talking about. And I'll call it a night. A bit after the double shell jump. Okay, a bit after the double shell jump, so that's this one. Here's the double shell jump. As you're jumping around the block with Yoshi. Okay, yes, with the red Yoshi in it. Dismount Yoshi to hit the block on the way down. Okay, so you're talking about from this jump. Like try to do like this. All right, let's see if we can make some. Hey, and thank you, Em, coming through the 1,000 stars. We're getting there. Thank you so much for the stars. The star drop is. It's easy, Twisted. We just gotta go faster. Simple as that. We are getting closer. We just need someone to post their clear. Sandshrew, please, bro. Oh, I didn't try the Jimmy trick. And this isn't even an attempt because we used the practice tour. I definitely think there's a way to optimize that. So now let's focus on the Jimmy D strat. Right here. The trouble is, it makes it so much harder to jump as soon as Yoshi lands. Because the move here, once I do activate the block, I'm immediately jumping again to then eat the egg. So I don't think, whatever it would save, I don't think it would be enough to make the difference, to make it worth just how much more difficult it would be to then get the next jump. You know what I mean? I feel like best case scenario, it's saving 0.1. No, don't bonk there, Patty boy. Oh, that was we might even be able to get another second out of the first section. I think it's optimizing the path 3 seconds, like a 4 or 5% improvement. It's possible. Sandra has a course world? Well, that doesn't really help us. I just thought it might be worth everything's worth trying. Everything is worth trying at this point. See improvement. There's definitely improvement. What's my favorite World War II movie? I don't have one. I do not have one. Oh, man, I don't know why it's so easy. Joy, what's going on? Thank you for the 1,000 stars. It's not for you. Thanks, Joy. Oh, still 270. Way too much height. Is that any faster doing it like that? There we go. We're a second faster altogether than the previous time we made it there. I think that's fastest to jump into the banner like that. Now, I believe that's a 110. I do believe that's a 110. There, a 110 too. That's almost a full second faster. Wow. So I bet you there's just 1 or 2 spots where I'm failing to recognize the optimization. Wow. We started at 113, got it down to 112, 111. Now 110.2. Oh. When we started the stream, the world record was 192. So we would have only been a second away. Oh my gosh, chat. Well, we gotta find. What else is there? There's something else. Is it this? Is there something there? Oh. Just throwing a shell at an icicle, break an icicle? I don't know. Sounds like a philosophical question. See, I've got to hit the far left corner of that shell for that to be optimal. Ah, that wasn't great. Oh, I held on too long. What's up, Eric Game? Facebook Games not letting you chat. Yeah, that is... I'd say in the past 2 weeks, I get that comment 5 to 10 times a stream. So I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. Like, I wonder if you can shave some time there. That was a nice little sneak. Like, it's a little better. Not by much, but it's something. It's an honest living. 270. Maybe the boom boom pot's a big deal. Maybe there's a way to do that shell jump way better. No, that was slower. I tried throwing the shell way earlier. Still a 110. Good that we can replicate a 110. You have to jump off the spiny after you throw it to top. I'm not sure, yeah. I'm really not sure, but that was a much worse 110. Oh, too much air both. What's up, Eric? This is a crazy level. It is definitely a crazy level. Still 270. Oh, man. Game and Eric on the blue side. I know it, bro. Don't worry. I can do the math when it goes from Gaming Eric to Eric Gaming. Eric with a K, especially. That's a pretty defining thing about your name there. Maybe we shoot the fire at the bomb after jumping off the big snowball. Endish of room 2. Think you might be able to do it without using the snowball. Okay, hold on. Jimmy D might have something. The bit where you shoot fire at the bomb. This is endish of room 2. Wait, room 2 is room 2 is meaning like the end of the level. That was a good. Shoot the fire at the bomb. Endish of room 2. I think you might be able to do it. So, from here, the endish of room 2. Wow, I don't think I've ever even gone from that practice door. Let me know, Jimmy D, because I'd like to try it. It's not that. So you shoot fire at a bomb after jumping off the big snowball. The green pipe. Thank you. Thank you, Clumsy. That's the real way to tell me. Green pipe. Okay. Big snowball, fireball. Oh. Right after the giant wiggler. Whoa. Right here. Right here. Try to use the highest point of the blue snake block and shoot fire left. Use the highest point of the blue snake block. The highest point of the blue snake block. Without using the snowball. Shooting the fire or shooting the fire backwards. So I land on Yosh. No, because I need the bomb moving right. I gotta get that bomb moving right. Unless I misunderstood, which is quite possible. It's almost, I'd go as far as to call it likely. Propensity for me to misunderstand, it's up there. That's pretty good. Hope the spring would... Okay. Understood right. Okay, very good. Won't work. There we go. I'd really love a hint. Big shout out to DJ Apollo. Sorry, my friend. I am so focused right now. We've spent the entire stream working on this world record. And I'd say for the first 40 minutes, I didn't make up much more than a second. But now, from the beginning of the stream to now, we've made up almost 3 seconds. And now it looks like the theory of you just have to do everything almost perfectly is looking more and more probable. And so the issue is you have to basically do a minute-long level where not only do you not make any mistakes, you've got to do everything as efficiently as humanly possible for a minute straight. That's why a lot of time attack levels are 10 seconds long, because it's a lot easier to do it perfectly for 10 seconds than it is for a minute. I'm sure you can do the math on that and understand how that works. It's like a parlay. It's the Mario version of a parlay. And if you've never heard of a parlay, that is a bet where multiple things have to occur in order to win. It's most common in sports betting, so you'd pick 2 different games. Don't even necessarily have to be the same sport. And if both happen, you win much more, because it's a lot less probable that you're going to manage to call them both right versus one or the other. Oh, no good. After Boom Boom, I don't think you need to jump nearly as high. It's true. See, this, I do think I can do this part much better. Because that, you know what? That probably is a whole half a second. I just have to be willing to really risk it for the biscuit. I have to get Yoshi as soon as I land. Yeah. Thought you were referring to parlay from Pirate Code? No. After the second door, can you use the red Yoshi to eat a firefly quickly? Shoot, stay away to try to get the 2 layers. Let me see. After the second door, can you use the red Yoshi to eat a firefly? No, well, red Yoshi can't eat anything. All red Yoshi can do is spit fire. Spits hot fire like Dylon. You know who the 5 best rappers of all time are? So you can do it too early. George, you remember that? Dylon, 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 and Dylon. Those are the 5 best rappers of all time. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm playing it too safe there, I think. Okay, let's get back to Cameron's idea. George, you did know. Oh, but right, we already determined. You're talking about a red Yoshi, where red Yoshi can't eat anything. Red Yoshi is full. All they can do, then they got heartburn. Red Yoshi just ate at the buffet and forgot to take his omeprazole. The shell was moving a little extra slow, you notice that? That's a lot better at that surf, but not better enough to get. I want to get through that door 271. that was a pretty good run. I'd really love to see a 109. If I could get a 109, that would practically be like tying world record when I started the stream. Still 270. We're stuck at 270 there. That was better on the boom boom jump. And then I totally whiffed the shell jump. I thought there's a spiky shell. Hey, what's up, Faith Wolf? They need that Pepsi, DJ Apollo. I thought there's a spiky shell you could try to midair jump at the end of room 2 instead of waiting for it. Yes! And see, that's the one since the first couple times last stream. That's been the part I'm most suspicious of. Right here. Is there an alternate like that? Is there a way? Because I bet you'd have to manipulate the timing that you spit that shell out. Like do it really late or something? Because that would be huge. Yeah, we got all the way down to 110. Double stub on 35. We managed to pull off a 110 twice, actually. What if I go as early as possible? Exactly like that, just slightly different. Love that. Except actually do it! Oh, did you see that? Hold on. This might be it. That's almost a full second. I wonder if that's what Sandshrew discovered. Oh boy, no, it doesn't. I don't think that's gonna work. That was too far away, but too close to what I was trying to do. That looked a little more promising. I don't know why, but it seemed like I got more height there. I mean, I know I bonked right away, but I definitely... It looked like I flew off that shell faster. But I don't know why that would be. This could work. I'm now more convinced it could work. Everyone from Shan. Big shout out to Shan. Every now and then. Big shout out to the one only Shan. Okay. We've got hope here. My brain does not want to even budge from... Because the thing is, if it is possible, it is incredibly, incredibly precise. And it is an ultimate moving target situation. What if we do it late? Maybe it's with momentum? Is there any way that I can have more momentum to the left when I spit it out? Oh my gosh, bro, that was about as close as I could imagine, and it was still so far off. That might have looked close, it wasn't close at all. Because we don't just have to clear it, we have to get far enough to the right to actually do the next move. But maybe later is better than earlier. Sometimes it seems like we get a different result from that spiny location. You notice that? Yeah. I want that to be true. Maybe there's one more step to making that work. Maybe we're just missing a step. We need the red coin, so I have to spin it to the left no matter what. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get right there. We can't win for multiple reasons. That was a good idea, though, GBD. Feel free to keep throwing the ideas. And yeah, I don't think I ever understood your idea. Which says more about me than you. Let the record show. See, if I am going to do a controlled jump there, here's why it feels unclear to me if a controlled jump there is actually faster. Because if you just get full momentum with the full jump, that feels just about as efficient as doing a controlled shell jump, but not being able to have full momentum. It's like you can't have both. Still 270. We are so stuck on that 270. Good boom boom. Bad double for multiple reasons. Is it a pixel perfect jump to land on the block next to the flower? It's not pixel perfect, but you would lose all your momentum in order to pull it off. But it is possible. There we go. Kiwi figured it out. What's going on, Game and Band Director? We are trying so hard to get that last little bit of efficiency, and it is really proving to be difficult. See, there's going to be more and more mistakes like that the more I have to try to cut it as close as humanly possible. And again, it gets less and less realistic that you're going to do that for a minute straight. But that's what a world record's all about, people. I feel like I should be able to make that jump sooner. Wow, we barely cleared the boo there. Still 270. Later, Jimmy D, thank you for all the help. Not a bad boom boom jump. Oh! I lost it. Here we go. Big Shadow Game and Band Director. There. That, I think I might be delaying that jump way more than I feel like I am. Oh, I thought we might get a 271 out of that one. We're getting that little boom boom clip now. Not bad, not great. And if you're going for world record, great is the minimum. No! But we still weren't even close. I shouldn't say not even close, but 231. We've made it through the pipe at 231 before. That's a 10. Wow. That's when we need to be crossing the finish line. So there has to be. by the on-off in the beginning. You throw Spiny at an on-off switch. You Z-jump off it to get over the clams. I thought maybe you could jump over the clams instead of the Z off the Spiny. I don't think so. I guess that's part of what you're waiting to take that step. That's why it feels like I'm delaying it. It is by necessity here, right there. $270 every time. Not the best boom boom jump. Definitely not the best shell jumps. No! Missed Yoshi altogether. That is... What's going on, Super Trucker J? That's the cost of trying to do everything as efficiently as possible. You're gonna miss what should be easy stuff like that. Oh, still not too... I don't think I'm getting any better than 270 in this first section. $270. Yeah, first section feels perfect, right, Georgia? As perfect as I'm going to get. Just got home, got your car back. There you go, Super Truck and Jay. Glad to hear it. For the last bit, where you were through the blue pipe, can you spit the shell and run off the final platform? Run off the final platform. The one covered in flowers? I'm pretty sure the flowers would prevent me. Right here you're talking about. Can you spit the shell, then run off the final platform? Oh, like this. Like... Oh, you know what? You know what, Cameron? Hold on now. I think maybe I haven't looked closely enough there. Like that. That is faster. That can give us at least our 109. Hold on, chat. Hold everything. That is definitely a difference maker. That is significant. Ah, I slowed down at the end. Oh my gosh, now that was rude. Oh, oh man. Way too much height. Oh my goodness! No, bro! How are you gonna do that to me? Oh, I grabbed the vine. The one time the vine actually hurt me. Usually, I always say those up pipe vines are divine. Thank you for the vine. I've said that in so many of my reels. Thank you so much for the vine. It actually worked against me there. Oh, actually, no, because that input wouldn't have gotten me in the pipe, no matter what. $270 no matter what. Way too much height off Boom Boom there. We got a floaty double, which you don't want. We bonked. Oh, come on, bruh. You know what? Let's take it from there. Let's get a good attempt from there so that when we make it back there, we've got a shot. See, I'm doing something a little different there, and it's making it more difficult to land that, as you can see. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that almost looked like it would have gone, didn't it? Oh, okay, well, we're definitely practicing that a couple times. That would be the most painful way. Get the whole level perfectly, and then just run off the edge. Oh, that'd hurt too. So I have to remember to stay left, or I'm gonna grab that flower by mistake every time. Okay. All right, let's get at least one clean attempt in that includes that ending. And let's see if we can put up our 109, which would have nearly gotten us world record, depending on the next digit. But now it's 108 thanks to Sand Shrew. He knew exactly what to do, and then some. Wasted time there. Wasted time there. Still 270. Couldn't finagle the bagel. What's up, Robzilla? Trying to get this world record and it ain't easy. Not many world records are. Oh, that's interesting. Any chance you'd have enough momentum to make that in one? You think that's possible? Like, no, I don't think so. I've got to nail down. Thank you for the gift there, Kiwi. I've got to nail down the exact same thing there, because I keep trying out different stuff, and it just makes it very unlikely to do it consistently if you keep changing how you're doing it. Oh, that's no good. The part with the red Yoshi, the giant snowball igniting the bomb. Can you jump off Yoshi, have him fall directly beneath you? No. No, it's the momentum that doesn't allow you. You check the colored pipes? Yeah. These are the practice doors and the practice pipes, Score Bunny 88. So that you can learn the level. Since there's no checkpoint, it's the level creator's way of holding your hand as you learn the level. See, that's... Well, that's a little better. Just finagle the bagel. Still 270. Not a bad boom boom jump. Not a bad shell jump either. Let's clear that. Good. Oh no! I reverted back. What's up, Frank? Thanks for the heart. I reverted back to the way I was doing that before. And I was trying to cheese it. It doesn't work. That was a good run, though. Wow. Finally skimmed a little too far there. Well, chat, I'm going to give it maybe 5 more attempts. I really would like to see it with the ending optimization. I really thought that might be 271. Oh, Pat! What's going on, Jan? Let's see, now I'm pressing the buttons too early. I've done it too many times. There's a certain point where muscle memory almost works against you. Because your perception of what early is changes as you develop the muscle memory. And just being able to anticipate every single thing you're about to do. Oh, come on. Where's my 271, bro? Not good boom boom there. Not a bad shell jump. Is that a little faster? All right, it's still not faster, bro. we're still not there. It's still a 110. It's probably like a 110-1 or a 110-2. But we already got a 110-2. So maybe it isn't any faster. 110-4. Well, oh gosh. How did you do it, bro? How did you do it? Well, I don't think I'll be streaming at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Probably a much earlier stream, and I think I'll work on this some more. Because now we're committed. Maybe Sandtrue will be kind enough to post a video. I'll be on the lookout in the next 24 hours. Because if we can get some eyes on what that actually looks like, we'll have a much better shot at it. So thank you, chat. Thanks for all the help. This was fun. Sorry for the false advertising. It was supposed to be endless, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I want to work on this. So thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Weekend starts tomorrow, chat. We're almost there. Thanks so much for being here. Big shout out to anyone who hit with any star shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything is a complete disaster. What is the point without this person, place, or thing in my life anymore? Nothing's getting better. Things are just getting worse. Valid to feel that way, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions, because the truth is there is some amazing stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you exactly what or exactly when, but I can tell you it's coming. And one of the worst parts of being really depressed and really anxious is it feels like it's never coming. It feels like even if it did come, it wouldn't make any difference because things are too far gone. That's the lie. That's, again, don't beat yourself up for feeling that way, but be able to recognize you're feeling that way and say, you know what, I'm really depressed. I can't trust my thoughts and conclusions right now. I'm seeing reality through this filter of the depression and the anxiety. Or both. You get the nice little combo platter. So, if any of that resonates with you, know that I'm rooting for you big time. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me, which is quite a few of them at this point. And I really appreciate your support out there. Hope you have a nice weekend. Hope I get to catch up with you for a bit tomorrow. Maybe we'll take the world record. And maybe, Sandtrue, if you're out there, please, just let me see. Let me see how you're doing it. I think the boom boom part is part of it. I don't know if the ending is part of it now. The shell jumps definitely make a big difference. But I'm telling you, just seeing exactly how it's done would be such a help. All right, chat. I'm going to be dreaming of this level now. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow probably.